Okay, good afternoon, good morning, all of the above. Today, we are starting our new series. This series, we're going to learn how to play a magical, lovely instrument by the name of the violin. So, this series will be broken up into 16 weeks. We're going to do one first, one half of 8, and then the second half of 8. This first half of 8, you'll learn all the small things about violin. And then when we get to the second part of 8, you will learn the bigger things about the violin. So, for today's video, I'm just going to show you guys what a violin is, what the different parts are on the violin is, and all the different lovely things that can go with the violin. So, for starters, this is the violin case. Nice and lovely. There are different types, all different shapes, different sizes. Okay. And here we have the violin. It's the violin. And then here is the bow. So this bow is made out of wood. The top part's made out of wood, and the bottom is made out of horsehair. It's actually the horse's tail, but it's great. It's really useful. You need the bow to play on the strings. So that's the bow. Here we have the violin. Violins comes in different sizes. The violin can come in 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, all different sizes. So this right here is a 4/4, and you measure your violin by the size of your arm. So this is called a chin rest. So when you're playing the violin, you're having it up here, you want to rest your chin right here on the chin rest, so you're not right here because it's going to be uncomfortable. This is the body. This entire is the body. These are your tuners, your fine tuners, I think the name. On my fine tuners, you're going to have 4 fine tuners, or if you have a different violin, you might not have any fine tuners. It just depends on how your violin is, but for beginners, we recommend that you get fine tuners, because if you don't know how to tune with your pegs, you can just tune with your fine tuners. And then we have our 4 strings and our fingerboard, our bridge, and our head. This is the head, this one. So this, you're going to have 4 pegs. Each peg is connected to a string. And this is how you would tune your violin. You would tune it by turning the peg, so it's going to be faced towards you. You would turn the peg to you would turn it the opposite way to tune it, and then to untune it, you would turn it the way you are. So you turn it this way to turn it this way. Oh gosh, they're tight. There we go. You turn it this way to not tune, and then you turn it this way to tune. And this is the whole violin. This is all you need. Okay, let's talk about the bow. This is the wood part, and this is the horsehair part. You're going to use this horsehair to play on the violin. We don't touch the horsehair because our fingers have natural oils on them. And the more you touch it, the darker it becomes, and the less useful it becomes. Here, this little turn peg, you turn this to loosen or to tighten your bow. So the saying is loosey lefty, tighty righty. Yeah. So you would tighten it to your right to tighten it. So now I'm tightening the bow. This is getting tighter and tighter. You want the bow to have enough space in between where if you play down, you could still do this. But you don't want it to be too loose to where there's no space in between, and when you're playing, you're already doing this, because that's not going to get a good sound. So you want to right in the middle between too much and too little, which for me will be about right here. So I play it and I can still do this. So that is just the beginning of violin. I'm just showing you what everything is and how things are. So next week I will be showing you guys what each string is and what each string's name is and the sounds that come from each string. So I'll see you all next week, and don't forget, if you have any questions, you may also write them down, or you can email them to me. So I'll see you guys all next week.